Hey, Suge. I get the sound and stuff right because y'all know nothing's ever done right. Nothing's ever right. Technology be blowing. Things be happening for no reason. Are y'all here? Y'all here with me? Listen, we piloting this video, Tarot and Tea Thursday. You know, I'm ready to get some tea. You know, I try not to even do tarot today. You know, last night, I played with the cards a little bit, but not really. Because I was like, I want to have my energy right for tarot and tea. How y'all feeling? Hey, Kristen. Kristen in the building. How you feeling? How are you feeling? How's everything going? Looking down at the screen. I need to look here because even though I'm looking at your name. Like, Bishop. Is Bishop in the building? Pink, are you here? Who's here with me right now? I'm so glad you guys are here. It is Tarot and Tea Thursday. We're piloting this video series and see how it goes. Let's find the tea. So we're going to almost like make it like a game where you like, tell me the tea on, and it could be a situation. It could be a person. It can be yourself, like, like things that could be going on with you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, even that was your highlight. What you gonna order? What are you gonna order? What are you feeling like? Are you feeling like Italian, Asian, Caribbean, soul food? Like, what do you? Some people like steak. Like I went out with Pink, and they was like, "Oh, I want a steak. I want this type of steak, that type of steak." I'm not really a steak person, so I had soup. Like I'm not a steak person, so it depends. What are you thinking of tonight? Indian food is good too. So that's the thing, Kristen. Who goes first? Like, to be honest, this is a pilot, so I'm not sure how it should work, right? But I feel like since you guys are, the first, ones here, we can kind of go in that order, like the first to check in, like that, where you can kind of just say, kind of how we do Talk to Me Tuesday, and put you on the list, and then you can ask your tarot. I mean, get your tarot on your tea. Yeah. I think that's it. Tarot on the tea. Kristen, you want to do it that way? I want to, give me a sec, because I'm going to go light this on the stove so I can get a real, like I don't say deep cleanse, but I want to tap in. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, you see that? I said I want it. I want all the smoke. It's like, give me all the smoke. All right, I think I got all my defaults right. We here. It's Thursday. Now let's put tarot to tea. Find out the tea on the tea. Find out the tea on the tea. All right. I feel good. I think it's because today starts my weekend. No school tomorrow. So like, like, yeah, freedom. A little bit of freedom. Okay. All right. So it's tarot and tea Thursday. We're going to use tarot to find out the tea. So, Kristen, you're first. What would you like the tea on? You're supposed to say, so tell me what's the tea. You're going to say, tell me what's the tea. And then just, whatever it is. But you got to put, tell me what's the tea first. What's up, Jaya? Yeah, I remember the guy you asked. I remember the guy. I remember. Where's my little brother? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's a lot happening. Okay, tell me what's the T on V. Oh, yeah, please. Okay. I gotta put it on the screen. All right. So tell me what's the T Thursday. Let's find out what the T is on V. All right, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven, direct me in the right direction. What's the T on V? Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna do some characteristics cards. So I made this deck of different characteristics of a person, to try to like outline who they are or who they could be, so you can be more specific in your readings. But I'm being kind of guided to use it to see like what energy V is in right now, like what T is on V right now, and then I'm gonna clarify it with tarot and other oracles. Okay, so tap in with me, Kristen. The energy's strong when we're both tuned in. Right, what's the T on V? What's going on with V right now, Spirit? Trust nothing they say. Okay. Trust nothing they say came out with a player on the bottom and a friend right behind that. Okay. So some of these cards are in reverse. I'm not sure if a reverse meaning applies in any way, but I'm going to clarify with this tarot to see what this trust nothing they say energy is about. Now, this is about, the energy that V is in, like what's going on with V. Is this V who feels like, they can't trust people, that they feel like people aren't being honest, like a player, like, like they're presenting themselves one way and actually coming off another. Why is trust nothing they say here as the T on V, Spirit? Okay. The High Priestess energy is about secrets, things being hidden. Okay. Okay. All right. So with the Page of Pentacles energy and the Emperor, it's like there being an opportunity, and someone maybe feeling like willing and ready to like step up to the plate. It's like, oh, there's an opportunity over there. I might, I'm ready. I think I'm ready to go towards that. So if that's the energy V is in, right, where he sees an opportunity, Page of Pentacles, and he's like, considering like, I might go towards that, even if that opportunity is you. Spirit is like, with this High Priestess energy is there's more to the story. Okay, so let's see what's going on with V. Why is trust nothing they say here for B? Why is this the energy for V, Spirit? The Eight of Swords energy and justice. Okay, so The Eight of Swords energy is self-imposed restriction. Is an energy of it literally says on this card imprisonment. It's self-imposed. However, sometimes it could be self-imposed, but it really be restrictions where it's difficult or hard to get out of, even though it's self-imposed. But then it's also an energy where we can kind of put ourselves in that energy, and it don't really need to be. Okay, but whatever imprisonment this person is feeling, where they feel limited or stuck or whatever, in whatever way, it is justice, because they are creating a lot of confusion, delays, um, but also I'm getting the energy of like resistance with like not being flexible, like not like pushing it against like the resistance, like they're creating problems. Like, okay. And this could be because of maybe another person that they aren't willing to let go, or that they are having a hard time letting go. Or even if it's like a lifestyle or a way of doing things or whatever the case may be, it's like whatever imprisonment they're feeling, it's their fault. Okay. King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So definitely V is in the energy of the King of Wands, where he is ready to go towards something real, something serious. He feel like this is like an energy of you know how guys, feel like, it's like time to kind of like hang it up, get serious or something like that. It's like okay, like it's time for it's like, all right, I guess it's time for me to settle down, I guess it's time to get serious or whatever. Because the Queen of Pentacles is coming next. It's like knowing like this is the direction. It's like wanting I'm just gonna say wanting a stable partner, right? Knowing that's the end game, right? But in whatever moment, not being ready to go towards the end game. It's like, yeah, that's the end game, but I don't want to do that right now. So V is in the energy where he is ready to like do that right now and feel like, okay, it's time. Time for me to get me a stable partner. Time for me to be, serious about life. But there's also fear around it as well, because of an energy of feeling stuck or restricted in whatever way. Whatever stuck stuck energy or restriction energy that V is feeling, he put himself there. Okay. But the Six of Pentacles energy, it's like, yeah, his energy is giving more. So I want my person, like I want, a situation where it's equal. It's like he's in the energy where he's like, okay, it's time for me to have a partner. But there's also a fear of limitation. It's like, yeah, it's time for me to have a partner, but I also don't know if I want a partner, because it's like almost feeling like a restriction. Like they're gonna limit me, they're gonna hold me back, or am I ready for that? Do I want that for real? Like, and this limitation that they're experiencing, Spirit's like, it's your fault. Because you're doing it to yourself. That's kind of energy is given. Whatever, because they are coming with the energy of, if you interact with V now or in the near future, the energy they may come with is like the energy of like, I'm serious and ready for the long term, but they really not. They really not. They really not at all. And it's not that they not, but it's more so that they are doubting themselves. Where it's like you're creating resistance that doesn't need to be there. I feel like that's the energy that Spirit is kind of coming with, where it's like you keep doing that to yourself. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This should be making chicken. I think that's a T on B. interesting. V is in the energy of wanting like the real deal. However, not in the energy of wanting the real deal. Yeah. Oh, and it could be Sun card and the Queen of Wands, a need to like be honest with somebody else about maybe things being way too much and how a situation may have to change in a way. It's like you have to be, it's like in order to really step out on change that V wants to make, V has to make some or have some powerful conversations, be very transparent, be very clear. Yeah. I did. I mentioned a Leo. This was that's energy. Yeah, didn't your reading say something about like somebody like wanting to come towards you because they're like you're the person, you're my person, like seeing you as that. That's the energy. Like V is giving like it's time for me to have a stable feminine, like a stable feminine, like my partner, ready for the Ten of Pentacles, but not. It's like I feel like Spirit is probably saying to me like you are ready for the Ten of Pentacles, but you're holding yourself back with stupid restriction, like, and it could be definitely self-imposed. Oh, there's Kristen, this is still for you. Okay. Having a Queen of Pentacles, having that person, having your, you know what I'm saying, like partner-ish energy, okay, means that Ten of Swords in the world, like some things definitely has to change. Okay. I can't Seven of Swords keep living this way. I can't. It's like a reality check. This is something that someone's definitely like taking time to like really evaluate. Like, okay, if I go down this path, I have to do it this way. No, it's like to have that, a lot has to change. It's like transformation, new life. Like you said. Oh man, that's crazy. Okay. Oop. Hold that, Pinky. Look, Pinky. She said, "My question is, shit. What's the tea? You tell me." Listen, I like it, Pink. I like it. It was sassy with it. Let me clear that energy out, dude, because V's energy was intense. Like for real, V's energy kind of intense. I still feel that energy. Okay, Holy Spirit is in heaven. We are tapping into the energy for Pink. What's the T for Pink? Pink said, what's the T? Period. In general, like we don't even need to put up a name, an issue, a day, a month. What's the T in general, Spirit? Like what's good? For Pink, Holy Spirit is in heaven. Make it specific, make it clear. What's the T in general for Pink? What's the T for Pink in general? Money. Listen, we accept. Money. Money's on the bottom of the deck. Maybe that's the T. For Pink Spirit. What's the T in general for Pink? Communication. Because of karma. I'm not joking. Communication. Texting, phone calls, online. Okay? So you could begin some communication. You said, what's the T? You said, you tell me. That's what you said, right? I feel like you was trying spirit a little bit. It's real like, oh, you want to try me? Cool. Like, for real. You want to get some communication. It could be a phone call. It could be a text. It could be a DM online. Okay. And it's because of karma, toxic story, or new opportunity. Okay. But wallflower is also behind that. It says limited potential, shy, withholding. Okay. All right. And the family was right behind that. So we can be, we're going to go a little deep on it because we need to know what this is. What direction I want to go next? What direction my mind is. The communication will be in the form of a night person. From the night person. Oh, from the right person. Right person. Okay. Let's see. For pink spirit, wise communication here. Okay. Okay. Two of Wands on the bottom, pinky. It's a choice. Two of Wands is a direction being considered, chosen, planned, looked at. Prepared, okay, for union. Two of Cups. I'm not asking for this energy. Like, this is your reading. You asked for it. You tried to test spirit and say, what's the tea in general? You tell me. That's what you did, right? Okay. You're going to get communication about union, okay? Five of Pentacles. This is the energy. It literally says destitution. This is about abandonment, loneliness, money, okay? Five of Pentacles, lack, destitution because of the moon energy and the Queen of Swords. Now, the moon energy can be self like feelings and emotions and ideas and secrets that someone can be withholding from you, Queen of Swords. But can also be like illusions and fears that someone can develop and create and make real for themselves about you, Queen of Swords. Okay. Wise communication here for pink spirit. It's definitely about union. Two of Cups came out. Seven of Wands. It says velour. Okay. But the Seven of Wands energy is a defensive energy. It's very like protective. And I feel like someone is like being very protective over a judgment or a decision. Okay. It's a choice that's being made. It's a direction that's being chosen. So this is about union because with this Five of Pentacles energy, someone is feeling a lack. There's an energy of lack, destitution. And so therefore with the Seven of Wands energy, someone is being very protective, very defensive over a decision. Emperor energy and the Magician. This is someone that's taking the lead, taking control, stepping up. Because with the Magician energy and the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Cups, it's like creating illusions. Because if someone has maybe created illusions around love, around the love you might have showed or demonstrated, around what they want in love, partnership with the feminine energy, you're going to get some communication. It's because of karma. Okay. I'm going to clarify this too. Don't worry. I feel like having fun today because it's pilot. You're getting this tea. Why is karma here for pink spirit? Toxic story, new opportunities. Karma for pink spirit. Okay. The Knight of Wands and the Lovers. Queen of Wands. Strength card, Eight of Cups. So someone was definitely in a toxic story with the player energy, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is not only a player; they are someone that takes action, maybe rather quickly, maybe rather like it maybe in a more inconsiderate way. You know what I'm saying? But the Knight of Wands energy is definitely given like inconsistent, like don't call them for nothing, type energy. But so it's a more of an inconsistent energy when it comes to the connection, right? And I feel like it was because someone else was causing them to resist leaving or walking away. All right, so this could definitely be this karma can be like a toxic story that someone is maybe being very protective over, ending with the death energy. Death energy in the Three of Cups. They are being very protective over ending. The Emperor energy is someone like stepping up, taking the lead, like, no, this is what I'm doing. Okay? This is what I'm doing. Yeah, this is someone that's like, listen, something that's been holding them up. Three of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles is like people around you, family, friends, associates, people that you engage with that was creating maybe stagnation and disappointment. Five of Cups energy is like, it's like, dang, I fuck with y'all, but so like you holding me back. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to live this way no more. I don't want this no more. Look, Four of Wands in reverse, Ten of Pentacles. I'm serious. I am so serious. This is not a game. 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 Temperance, they're trying to be, it's like trying to be fair, trying to keep things balanced, trying to like, look out for the cookout. Listen, too much. It's too much. To the Wands and the Devil. To the Wands and the Devil. To the Wands and the Devil. Drop the mic. Drop the mic. I am done. Drop the mic. Drop the mic. So you can expect some communication. Lord have mercy. Drop the mic. Drop the mic. You said what's the T? What? You said what's the T? What? I just wanted you to say what's the T. You said what's the T? What? You said what's the T? What? The cards speak for themselves. They speak for themselves. Drop the mic. So, like, seriously. Oh my God. Yes. Eight of Cups and a Three of Cups. Like, I'm out of here. I'm done with this. Oh my God. I can't take no more. The energy is real tonight. They did say it was Mercury retrograde, but I feel like is there another full moon or something coming through? The energy is intense. You said what about the Ten of Wands and the Devil? That's too much. That's too much. It's like I can't do this no more. That's the energy that was given before the Ten of Wands and the Devil came out. That's the energy it was given. That's the energy I felt. Like I don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want to do this no more. And that's the energy is that. You got the Ten of Wands and the Devil, you are done with that. I don't want to do that no more. It's like, done with that. You know what I'm saying? That was the energy. And it literally came right out. So it's like, oh yeah, that's the energy. Done with that. That was intense. I'm gonna cleanse again. Because the energy is intense tonight. V's energy was intense. Whatever energy is around you, Pink, it's intense. What's the else, T? Okay. Let's see. I'm cleansing again. Because tap in with me, best shit. Because we want clean energy. Okay. All right, cleansing the energy of the spirit angels in heaven. Looking into L's energy. What's going on with L at this time? What's the T on L? I'll get it that. 1 second. Literally 1 second. All right, I know where it is. My daughter was walking by with food. I grabbed some food off her plate. Your parents did that? Did your parents ever do that to you when you were little? When you were young? Take food off your plate. I do it to my kids all the time, just because. Okay. 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 Excuse me. Holy Spirit angels in heaven. What's the T on L right now for Bishop Spirit? What's the T going on? What's going on? L right now. What's the T on L? Okay. Apprehensive, guarded, cautious, afraid. Okay. Beginnings, new direction, fresh start, chance. Okay. And masculine energy. All because of exhaustion, long journey, depletion, fatigue. Mm-hmm. And heart song is right behind that. Inner knowing, telepathy, intuition. Okay. It's like knowing where home is. It's like, just like, okay. All right. So apprehensive, guarded, cautious, and afraid. Okay. I feel like this could definitely be how she's feeling right now. How Elle's feeling right now. And I feel like it's about doing something new more so. You know, like going down a new direction. You know, sometimes we get comfortable in our current, even if it's not the best. You know, but it's our, you know, it's what we know. You know, it becomes home. It becomes stability. It becomes comfort because it's a part of who you are. It becomes your makeup, right? Why is apprehensive here for the T that L is experiencing right now? For the T on L, why is apprehensive here? For the T on L spirit, please make it clear. For Bishop spirit, please make it clear. Yeah. Past stresses. With the Six of Cups energy, it's like, you know, things from your childhood, things that might have caused you to maybe be defensive or you know, might have like sabotaged you in a way, you know, held you back or created unnecessary stresses for you. Not necessarily for you. This is what ill is experience. This is L's T. L is apprehensive because of her past. Okay, things that might have stressed her, things that might have, made her defensive in a way. Yeah. And I feel like she's more so guarded, cautious, and afraid because of maybe doing something new or things being new. That's fear. That scares her. Apprehensive. Why is L apprehensive, sir? Okay. The Eight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Five of Swords, King of Swords, the World, and the Three of Wands. Yes, it's laying right over top of the masculine energy. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. It's like there's a lot of energy of wanting to, like, make things better, heal things, but also feeling like, like, how can I? Like, how decisions can be very important, or like major decisions where it's like, they can be transformative. The world energy is like, you create a whole new life, So let me put that back up a lot. Okay. But that's the energy, right? Why is apprehensive here for air spirit? Please make it clear. Apprehensive. So L is apprehensive because of past stresses, past anxieties, or things that might have caused that. Hierophant, and this could be around commitment. Let's see. Okay, Page of Cups. Okay, the Hierophant in the Sun card, and Page of Cups in the Sun card, right? It could be because of a past commitment. Mm-hmm. The Sun card and the Ace of Pentacles is knowing clearly that, like an Ace of Pentacles is like an opportunity that is solid, an opportunity that is available to you, an opportunity that God is giving you, and going towards it. Okay. Elle may be apprehensive because of her past, maybe past commitments or past things that she might have committed herself to that might have caused her to be protective or apprehensive in a way. But with this Page of Cups energy, it's like she'll correct that or mend that with you, and things will be okay. I think. Like, I ain't gonna say I think. Like, that's the energy it's feeling. It's like, but I'm gonna fix it. That's the energy that's kind of giving. Okay. Beginnings. The beginnings came straight out with the Six of Swords. It's definitely gonna be some communication happening. Definitely gonna be some communication happening with the Six of Swords energy and the Eight of Wands. This definitely is about when Elle is ready to take that step to start this new journey. Things will definitely move into a better state. There will be a lot of communication. Okay. About things you might not have known. Seven of Swords energy is like things that were hidden or maybe like embellished, or like just downright lies, or disappointments, things that might have it's like seriously, like when this energy of new beginnings comes through, things will definitely move into a better state. There'll be like a lot of communication beginnings for L. Beginnings for L. Yeah. The Lovers, King of Pentacles, Hermit, Seven of Cups, and the Empress. Okay. Elle has definitely been thinking about how, she may be like overthinking, like growth, new, different, like how she might be like doubting her own possibilities, in a way. It's like things will move into a better state because she'll actually make a decision about the connection. She does see you as the King of Pentacles, like person, so the energy of her looking at it like that is the the right direction. It might be like a complete shift where it will like uproot my life, but Could this be that I'm just worried about progression, that I'm being apprehensive and holding myself back because of past stresses, things I might have committed myself to that ain't no good or that didn't go well? Masculine energy. As is here for L. The T on L. All right. Okay. All right. The Ten of Cups. The Queen of Wands. Strength card. Tower. Two of Swords. Judgment. And the Four of Wands. Because of the food. Like, listen. All right. With the masculine energy being clarified by the Ten of Cups is her definitely seeing you as it, you know. And there definitely has been a lot of resistance. And pushing back on what you know is, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to the masculine energy. But this tower or this shift or this this tower or this shift or this intervention is intervening on what someone is trying to avoid. And that is a judgment or a decision when it comes to this being like stable, official. And so it is because of the Fool, right? It's like in the High Priestess. It's like going towards what I know intuitively, you know, is right or destined or whatever. And it's because of why is she feeling this way, Bishop? Why is Elle feeling apprehensive about beginnings with a masculine, how she could be looking back at her past and how it could be holding her back and how she could be overthinking progress and growth and maybe why is she thinking this way? Because of exhaustion. Long journey, depletion, fatigue. Yeah. Why is exhaustion here for Elle? Why is exhaustion here for Elle Spirit? Please make it clear. The Fool and the High Priestess. Mm-hmm. Okay. Elle is definitely in an energy of exhaustion, right? And so the Fool is like stepping out on faith because with the High Priestess energy, I already intuitively know. It's like Elle is in this energy where she's ready to just do it because she already intuitively know. The problem is the problem with her achieving her goal, getting exactly what it is she wants, you know, from life or whatever, is her like almost pushing opportunities away before they even come. You know, it's like she's definitely reflecting on how she could be like overthinking or questioning growth and progress. You know, sometimes people can hold themselves back because they get comfortable in what's in front of me, was consistent, was a part of me, was, you know, was what I know, you know. So this Fool energy or stepping out on faith with the High Priestess is an energy of like exhaustion. She is depleted, tired, fatigued, feeling like, you know, it's been a long journey and for what even, right? Why is exhaustion here? For ill. Yeah. Listen, ready for something new. Ace of Cups in the Chariot, ready to move forward. Okay. Feeling unhappy, knowing intuitively what the problem is, but not doing anything about it. Feeling dissatisfied, maybe just in like, you know, period in life, you know, life in general. Elle feels like she needs a new spark, you know, like a new, like a world energy, like a whole, you know, like a whole new everything. I was watching Sisters last night, right? The newest episode, and I don't want to be, you know, like if anybody watches this and haven't seen the episode or whatever, but Karen said to her boyfriend, I forgot his name, but he was like, what do you need? What do you need from me? What do you need for me to help you through this, postpartum and shit? And then she was like, I just need a fresh start. I want to leave Atlanta. That's the energy this is giving. Where Elle could be feeling like very tired with how life maybe has been, ready to step out on faith because knowing intuitively that they should, right? Or that she should. Like this Ace of Cups energy is like a brand spanking new beginning, right? It's new love, it's new ventures, it's a new happy space, right? And that's what she's interested in because it's like I'm over being unhappy. I'm over the struggle. I'm over the dissatisfaction, the dissatisfaction. Why is exhaustion here? Look, Queen of Cups and the Knight of Wands. It's like the Queen of Cups is about what I tell you. The Queen of Cups is care for self. Okay. This is ill feeling like I gotta do what's best for me. Okay. Yes. And she is in energy of doing just that. Because it's just too much exhaustion. Mm-hmm. It's like, why deal with this when I can have that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the energy. It's like Elle wants a complete whole new life. Like, it's giving the feeling that Karen felt on Sisters. It's a show Sisters on, I don't know, I think it's BT or I don't know. I watch it on apps. But it's a show called Sisters. And Karen on there was literally like, I just want to leave Atlanta. Like, leave everything. My best friends or my mother or business. Like, she just want to go. And that's the energy it's giving. For Ellen. Drea. It's on you, boo. Gotta eat mine. It's a dumpling. I found some dumplings at Costco. Delish. Cook them drinks in the air fryer. Even the sauce to come with them. It's a big bag too. I was like, perfect. I bought 2 bags. Not just for me. My daughter likes them. So I said, you get a bag, I get a bag. And she been eating her bag. And I'm like, I ain't touched my bag yet. So I said, don't touch my bag. Did I not do Bishop? It was piping hot. Bishop, I didn't put your question up. I don't know. I'm sorry. Pink just reminded me. It gets exhausting fighting what the heart and soul wants. You said who? What's the T between Leo and Aquarius? I'm confused. Oh, okay, boom. Okay, Dre's message. Hey, Dre. Okay. I'm gonna cleanse from you too. Because obviously that helps a lot. Or it could just be that energy's real strong tonight. I don't know. I don't know. She made me want them dumplings. Now I want some dumplings. Mm-mm. Dumplings and fried chicken tonight. My updates are fried chicken. Dumplings and fried chicken. For Drea, Spirit. Okay. What's up with Leo and Aquarius connection? You're supposed to say, what's the tea on? You gotta put it in that order, Dre. It's like, what's the tea on Leo's and Aries and Aquarius connection? You gotta put it in that format. Because this is what's the tea. What's the tea on Leo and Aquarius connection? So I can display that. Cleansing the energy, spirit. For Drea. Let me stop reading my brother's comments. I love y'all. What's the tea on Drea? Where's your statement? I need to see. What's the tea on Leo and Aquarius connection? Could have something to do with intimacy. I feel like someone being at the limit at their limit with maybe something being an interference in a way. You know, like someone holding back or something being held back, like intimacy or closeness in a way is like someone being at their limit with there being a block. What's the tea on Leo and Aquarius connection, spirit? Conflicted. Multiple choices, inconsistency, decisions. Because of resentment. Okay. Stinging words, bitterness, anger. It was definitely giving the energy of someone being like at their limit with like something being a block or interference to intimacy, closeness. Yeah. Yeah. So the energy right now between Leo and Aquarius is conflicted. Multiple choices, inconsistency, decisions. Okay. Okay, there could definitely be like some significant change that needs to be made or that someone just needs to be honest about. Okay. Sun card is on the bottom. Okay. I was about to say could be dealing with a Leo, but you definitely just said Leo. Okay. Sun card. Okay. Why is conflicted here? So maybe the Leo is conflicted. Okay. Multiple choices, inconsistency, decisions. The Seven of Wands is maybe feeling blocked. And the Nine of Swords, it kind of flipped over. But this, I feel like this is really bothering the Leo. This block that they are feeling, they don't want to show it. That's the energy of spot flip back over. This can be like, well, I don't want to show that. But with the Six of Swords energy, it's like wanting to move past a conflict. The Six of Swords and the Five of Wands. Six of Swords is moving things into a better state. Maybe after an argument, the Five of Swords is like an argument, or maybe like playing head games, or someone like gaslighting, right? But the Six of Swords is moving past that, moving past the argument, moving past the issues, the mind games, or whatever, right? Moving things into a better state. And with the Five of Wands right behind that, that's the conflict. It's like moving things into a better state. It's a conflict, right? There's an interference. It's a block. Okay. So with conflicted being here in the Sun card being on the bottom, I feel like your Leo is feeling conflicted because of this block. Okay. They feel blocked. They feel limited or stuck in a way, like not being able to move things into a better state. With the Fool energy and the Eight of Cups, maybe they feel like a fool for maybe walking away. Maybe they felt like they made a wrong choice. They were impulsive because with the Seven of Pentacles energy, when they really look at it, that's the energy of like when I really look at it, you know, I pushed away something really solid. Four of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Look, seriously, when I really look at it, Seven of Pentacles energy, Four of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, I pushed away, rejected an Ace of Pentacles. Your Leo feels like a fool maybe for maybe like giving up, walking away, leaving, letting go. Because of resentment, stinging words, bitterness, anger. Okay. The Chariot tried to show. Could this be about moving or a car or a trip or travel? Why is resentment here? For the energy between the Leo and the Aquarius. Yep, Chariot came back out again. Okay, with the Emperor energy. I don't know if this is about moving. Okay. It's like with the Emperor energy, the Queen of Swords in the world, maybe they gotta take ownership for something. Maybe that'll stop you from being angry with them in a way. Or they gotta step up when it comes to you, you know, in a way. Okay. So there can be resentment around this Chariot energy. This can be about moving, it can be about a vehicle, it can be about travel in a way. The Emperor energy, the Queen of Swords. So this is definitely giving the energy like stepping up when it comes to the Queen of Swords, the Aquarius energy. Because with the Knight of Pentacles energy, maybe they've been like procrastinating at doing that, procrastinating at Six of Pentacles, giving equally. They've been resisting with the Strength card. That's Leo energy. Okay, holding back. Four of Pentacles. Okay, there could be anger or resentment around that. This could be about moving forward in a way with the Chariot energy. Okay, taking ownership for the fact that that's the reason why you're mad. If you've been, angry with them, or why things have been held up, why, things haven't been balanced or fair, why things have been off balance. So that's the energy between you and your person. Where it's like the Leo feels blocked because they might have made a foolish decision and let go. All because of some anger around this Chariot energy. Them maybe feeling like they need to take ownership for the fact that you're upset, or that or the fact that things have been kind of like held up. They don't know what to do. Anything else? Okay. They're going to make it right. Knight of Cups and Justice is coming in to do what's right because of the Empress. Okay, this is the idea of wanting growth and fertility and expansion and possibility. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is coming in and doing what's right, what's just. Okay, because of the opportunity of growth and expansion and all that. So, we got the energy that your person is in, but that's why I was kind of sitting because I'm like, okay, that's the T on them, but what are they gonna do, but it's like, okay, they're gonna make it right, but that's where they are right now. What do you think? Andrea, what you think? Here's some nuts. I need a piece of chicken or something. April, it's on you. What you gonna do? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Who's Jacksonville? Is someone in here named Jacksonville? Ooh. Someone could be letting go of despair because of lust. Yeah. I need to cleanse whoever is next. Is April here? What's going on? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Jacksonville, you here? What's your question? Where you at? Where you at? Like, what's the T on? Or what's the T? Yeah, on. What? You getting the T on them. That's for your knowledge. You're very welcome, Drea, anytime. Thank you for your time and energy. I enjoy it. But you know what, though? I enjoy doing it. But then, like, when the energy is, like, really sad or disappointed or heavy, it makes me feel that way. And I'm like, ugh, I hate it. I'm like, ugh, I gotta push it off. It's like, no, it's not mine. Oh, hey, Jacksonville. What's the interview around? You're supposed to say, what's the T? But we're going to take it. You're going to take it because you knew. But you're supposed to say, what's the T around my relationship? We've been on and off. I don't know if you're dating somebody else or going through something. What's the T on that? Okay, well, I'll take this question because you say what's the T on that at the end. All right. Go ahead. All right. Okay, Jacksonville. I'm gonna clean because energy benefits all night. Okay, all right. Tap in with me, Jacksonville. We both in tune. Energy is strong. Breathe in and breathe out. Clear your energy, clear your mind. Get the answers you want. Be like, all right, Spirit, talk to me. Ready? Ooh. Okay, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. This is for Jacksonville and that person. Okay, for Jacksonville. It says, what's the energy around my relationship? We've been on and off. I don't know if he's dating someone else, going through something. What's the T on that? What's up with Jacksonville's person? Dating on and off. What's up with Jacksonville's person? I feel like they think this is fake. Not fate. Fake. Okay? Like, what am I about to tell you? Okay, so right now your person is in the energy of, because we saw the hoping and the nourished energy. This is the energy of where they like, I gotta do what's best for me. I gotta take care of myself, because they feel like what they might have with you is imaginary. It's not real. Okay, it's a risk. Okay, it's to them. Okay, it's best to just be alone. Okay, this is what they're thinking. Because they're irrationalists, okay? The person is irrational as fuck. Absurd. The person is irrational. Okay, let's see what's going on with Jacksonville's person. Look at that. 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 Your person is irrational, okay? Like, here you go. Beauty. Charming, graceful, luxurious. You're a dream. You're a fairy tale. You're imaginary. You're not real. They don't make them like that anymore. When it's real, you're going to come out. Okay? Because of influences, other people, dark attachments, third parties. But it's becoming too much. I feel like you guys be off and on because it's like a pattern where they come around, like, okay, so you with them, right? Things going good. Maybe for whatever reason they space off, drift apart or something like that. And you're like, what happened? Right? Nothing really happened, but it's like, okay, it's the energy of that because they don't went into this little fantasy world, but like, nah, that's too good to be true. Creating these scenarios around a situation that aren't true. Maybe because of what they might have experienced in the past, or even from people that they know that could be talking about their situations or coming up with their own, conclusions on the situation. And then it becomes like where it becomes like a limit with the limit and the chemistry energy, them being away from you becomes like too much. And then they come back to get the fix and then go right back into the toxic energy. Okay. Like the energy of beauty being here is like, they see it, right? But ultimately push it away. like seriously. What's the tea on Jacksonville's person? I just said it. They see it as a fantasy and therefore reject it. Okay, Spirit's like, oh no, you need to make it clear. You need me to make it clear. For real. They see it as a dream, a fantasy. It's not real. It's going to hurt you. Don't be a dummy. Don't be stupid. Whatever. Okay? And they push it away. Irrational fear. I just said your person is Heather. Irrational. Your person's irrational. Very. Okay? Very. All right. For Jacksonville Spirit. Why is beauty here? Charming, graceful, luxurious. Look, they don't want to be stupid. The Fool and the Star. They don't want to be stupid. They don't want to be stupid. Three of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. It's like, I don't want to be stupid. And I build this whole little, way of life with Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? Everything going good. And then it be, it give me this. Five of Cups. Now I'm feeling like a dummy. It's like, I don't want to be a fool. It's like seeing the beauty and the opportunity, seeing the beauty in a person, but also pushing it away because you don't want to be stupid. Look. The Moon energy is fear, right? It's like creating illusions, creating fears, creating monsters under the bed that aren't there, right? Six of Cups, past, four swords that someone needs to heal from. Okay, it's like past experiences, past disappointments. Someone did not get the monsters from under the bed type energy. Okay, and that has someone going back and forth when it comes to being in a relationship, being in partnership, trusting in that feeling that they feeling. Yeah. This is the type of energy you was. I'm glad somebody not a cheater and just trifling. They're not. This is good. They just scared. Just scared shitless. Okay, because you are too much. Okay, let's see. Why is fantasy here? Dreams, fairy tale, imagination. For Jacksonville's person. Fantasy. Look. Oh, for real, listen. The Empress with the Four of Wands. Listen, this is giving the energy of my person. Like, could it be that this could be my Empress? This could be the person I married? Could it be? They see it as a fantasy. Fantasy. But yeah. Oh, but that that throws them off. Oh, that throws them off. That energy of having like my Empress, it throws them off. It scares them. It makes them, create like, maybe self-doubt. It causes them to resist strength card. Okay. But they already intuitively know. It's like you're resisting what you are right now. Okay. King of Pentacles is like, you're ready for this. Okay. This is the energy you're in because Four of Wands is on the bottom. Mm-hmm. It's all because of rejection, irrational fear. You're like, okay, what's going on with this person? What's the T? What's the T? Irrational fear. Okay. And this person overthinks. Why is rejection? Oh. The reject is because of the Ten of Swords. They don't want you to hurt them. It's like, don't destroy me. That's the Ten of Swords energy. The irrational fear is around being betrayed, being done wrong, being destroyed. Okay? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like if I do it, if I actually put myself out there and communicate what I want and how I want to move forward and try to do things right by this person, will they destroy me? That's their fear around it. Like themselves putting themselves out there. Okay, look, 6 of Wands in the world. I don't know if your person has experienced this before, but it's almost like humiliation. Okay. It's like being betrayed publicly, especially if, and it doesn't even have to happen publicly. You know how when you like really make somebody a person, they go on social media, they go around the family, they, you going on trips and stuff with them, you posting your pictures and this person becomes a part of your life. When you go to events, everyone knows you're going to come with them. This is your person. But if it ends, Ten of Swords energy, and it ends publicly, well, then they have to explain it. What happened to such and such? What happened to Jacksonville? Oh, you're not talking to them no more? Girl, they're not posting Jacksonville no more. Like, if there becomes like an end to a relationship, like it's like losing their person. That's a decision that they have fear around making. That's the irrational fear. They want to. It's like not wanting to be impulsive, not wanting to jump out there, but also holding yourself back so much where you don't want to jump out there. Okay, why is rejection here? Okay, look, the Eight of Swords is the self-imposed limitation, the Nine of Wands, and the Hierophant. They are stuck because they are guarded or cautious or are afraid of commitment. Because Ace of Cups are burdens. New beginnings are burdens. Like for real. That for real to them. Okay. It's like bringing a new person around, starting a new relationship, posting all the happy moments, going on trips, doing all this extravagant shit. And then it ends, and then you have to like take it all down or tell everybody what happened and go through the reliving of it over and over again. I feel like that's the fear that your person is resisting. Humiliation, especially if people because we saw the energy of influences are throwing in their 2 cents, like you don't need to, entertain that, or that's gonna blow up on you, or you're not, what I'm saying, whatever, you know. I had someone who said something to me about something, and then when I mentioned it to them, they didn't even remember. It's like they were talking just to talk. You know what I'm saying? Good thing I'm the type of person to do what I want to do regardless. I don't care. I'm gonna do what I want to do. My mother knew that. My mother gave me all the advice in the world. I be hearing her, but she'd say, "You gonna do what you want to do anyway." You know it. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I hear you, but I'm gonna do what I want to do. I might actually do what you want me to do, but I'm gonna do what I want to do. Look, they're pretending. Jacksonville says pretend. Max, exaggeration, bluff because of deja vu, past life, karmic lessons, repeated patterns. They're still healing. Your person ain't talking to nobody else. You're it. It's you. They're just afraid of you. It's just what it is. They're afraid of you. You feel like you're going to destroy them. That's what it is, Pooh. So, but that was good energy, because at least your person is not trash. I get it for real. We see some trash up here. Your person's not trash. They're just afraid. Work with them. Work with them. We all afraid in some way, we all do. My question is, what's next in my life? You gotta say, what's the tea on? You gotta say, what's the tea on? And then you gotta say, what's next in my love life? Look at Jacksonville. You gotta put the tea on. But it's real though. It's for real. You know what I'm saying? Your person love you. Your person like everything. Like, could be my person. I think you are, but maybe not. What if you're gonna destroy me? What if I'm just imagining this? I gotta be smart. Your person's funny. Your person's funny. Okay, you said what's the theme of my love? Okay, look, what's the theme of my love? Like, okay, we cleanse for you as well. All right, cleanse for April spirit. Okay, spirit. Last reading of the night. Thank y'all for dropping into my tarot and tea Thursday. I had to do this again. This is fun. This is fun. We're piloting this series. It's new. So let's see how it goes. How long we can last. This is for April spirit. What's the tea for April when it comes to her love life? Mm-hmm. For April spirit, what's the tea for April when it comes to her love life? Okay. What's the tea for April when it comes to her love life? Spirit, tea for April when it comes to her love life. What's the tea? Let's see for April skirt. You see it, right? Okay. All right, here you go. All right. So beauty, charming, graceful, luxurious. All right. Just the T on your love life. Pretend, mask, exaggeration, bluff. Okay. Harmony, peace, balance, friendship, and longing, aching, pining, past love. Okay. All because of euphoria, chasing thrills, joy, laughter. Okay. So the energy between you and someone, I feel, is beauty. You know, someone may see you as very charming, very graceful, luxurious, beautiful, but they can mask it. They can pretend that you guys are just friends. You know that it's just all cool. It's cool. It's love. But really, there's an energy of longing there. This could be because of an energy of being happy. Euphoria is like being like kind of blissful energy. Like I feel like you make this person happy. Maybe even like arouse them. Beauty. Why is beauty here for April when it comes to her love life, spirit? Beauty. Okay. The High Priestess, the Strength card, the Five of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay? All right. So your person, so someone has definitely been, I'm not going to say your person, because who knows? It could be you. Someone has definitely been pushing away opportunities, even if they are attracted to it with the energy of beauty, because of an energy of uncertainty around whether they should invest or not, whether they should put more time in or not, whether they should wait or not. They're pushing away a solid opportunity. Okay, because of the Six of Wands, how it looks. Okay, the Six of Wands energy is about energy, perception, judgment. It's like someone pulling the veil back. Okay, it's like everyone sees. It's like what others see. What I can do, versus what I said I can do. Whatever the case may be. It's like almost like the real deal. So someone is secretly resisting, because they're not sure about investing. They're pushing away an opportunity, although they see the beauty in it. Okay. Pretend. Mass exaggeration. Bluff. Why is pretend here for April? Ten of Cups. King of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. And the Ten of Swords. Okay. So they act as if whatever they're experiencing is not the happily ever after. But this is someone who is just remaining stuck in something that is already done. Okay. Because of emotion, King of Cups energy. It's the energy of, someone being almost like wrapped up in their emotion, played with by their heart, It's like someone pretends as if something's not the idea of happily ever after. But this person's just creating resistance to something that's already done. Like stuck in something that's already done because they are wrapped up emotionally. Okay. Harmony energy, peace, balance, friendship. Why is this here for April? Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like with the harmony energy, just keeping things cool, keeping things balanced, keeping things friendly will bring about change. And someone being indecisive, going back and forth will bring more balance and peace to the union, to dynamic. Okay. Death energy in the Four of Pentacles, it was, maybe stop someone from holding back. Okay. It'll create a tower. Okay. It'll create some change. Look, where someone is able to remove the block. The Knight of Swords energy and the Seven of Wands is removing what's holding someone back, or what someone could be putting up to protect themselves, or using as a defense. It's like just being cool and allowing time to just flow will create significant change. Just keeping, peace, balance, friendship. Longing. Why is longing here for April when it comes to her love life? Aching, pining, past love. Okay. King of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Okay. So the way someone feels emotionally, the way the masculine feels emotionally is the reason why they're giving to a situation. And that's the reason why there's been a delay to like the turnaround in things, like how, the direction. It's been like a delay in how things could go. Yeah. And I feel like your person will apologize to you for maybe like, creating all this resistance, when it's all said and done, And it's all because of euphoria, chasing thrills, joy, laughter. And I feel like it's more so the energy of happiness that they get from you. Why is euphoria here for April spirit? Okay. The King of Wands has been avoiding that. Okay. Because the emotions are definitely there for you and they kind of stress them out. It's like, okay. It's like if coming around somebody, okay, the love that you do show somebody is stressing them out more than just, so it's like stay away from you because being around you just makes it worse. All right. The King of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Hierophant. Okay, so your person taking this approach is what's making them not trust actually committing, because there is an opportunity there, right? But with the Six of Cups energy and the Eight of Cups, there could be energy from the past that they need to let go because it's creating a significant block. It could be a block in communication. It can be a block in trusting feminine energy. It can be a block in trust and commitment. It's like something from the past that they have to let go. Yeah. Clarify the King of Wands spirit. Procrastinating. But they're going to apologize to you for it. Yeah. Okay. To make things right, especially with this energy of like neglect, abandonment, to balance out this energy of defensiveness between the two of you. Because with the moon energy, you may not know exactly what they're doing, what choice they're making. There's an energy of sadness and disappointment that's being created. So they will do something to make things right with you because you do make them happy. But them overthinking things, them maybe overanalyzing things, them maybe like, dwelling too much on their past experiences is creating this energy of lack of trust or not believing in or not having faith in a commitment. Anything else for you? for April Spirit. Queen of Pentacles in the Chariot. Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. They see you as the person that they could do that with, like to have the long term with. Someone they could make their person and move forward with. They just they have an energy of lack that they have to balance out within themselves, And this could be from their past experiences or something they've kind of generated or made from their past experiences or created within themselves, But yeah, someone's definitely secretly existing. Because they're not sure exactly what they want. They're still trying to figure it out. So, that's what I have for you, Shug. Hit the like button. I hope this helped. So what did you think about Give Me the Tea? Like I always said, Give Me the Tea Thursdays. It's called Tarot and Tea Thursdays. Tarot and Tea Thursdays. What do you think? I like it. But you have to say, what's the tea on? And whatever. I got to put that on my cover. I feel I need to edit it. Make sure I say, what's the tea on? You like that? We came together well. I thank you guys for coming out tonight with me. Thank you so very much. I enjoyed this little palette. Gonna do it again next week. I will be back on tomorrow, especially since I'm not working. I'm gonna get on early, like around 12, 1 o'clock, and do my weekend. I'm definitely gonna do it tomorrow. Miss you guys already. I'm gonna go watch TV or something. Because I don't have to work tomorrow. Bye. See you all later. Take care. Good night.